as the schedule set up until the Christmas special, I'd say. Right. Is that there? We've got work to do. Oh, hello. Hello and welcome back to Alex at the Desk. Yes, hello and welcome back to Alex at the Desk with me, Alex at the Desk. It's September, as my calendar says. So, yes, we're back here in September. We're on for the second episode now, I think, of Alex at the Desk. And as you saw in the last episode, I did some work with some trees. I'll probably have to do some more work with those. I might not film them, they'll get put up. But today, we're going to work on something else. You see, I've been appointed. Where is it? I've got my little badge here, which I will put on eventually. I'm not going to put it on today because you really won't be able to see it. But it says Station Master because I've been appointed Station Master at Mickwick Station, which is this station behind me. So while usual Alex is over at Beaglington, I'm here always with Mickwick, so I've been made Station Master. Unfortunately, I've been left with a station which, well, I don't know if you can see in this shot, but it pretty much doesn't exist. So we're going to make it come to fruition over the next couple of months, hopefully. That's the plan. And so I've got this all-purpose filler. So, yeah, I won't do a close-up at the desk because we're going to move on over there in a minute. So while this series is kind of Alex at the Desk, it's more like Alex at the Desk's corner. So I've got this ready-mixed smooth Formula 151 professional all-purpose filler, no sagging, shrinkage or cracking. So it's a bit like those things that people put on their faces to stop them aging. XL 750 grams white. Yeah, there's a sort of a creamy yellow room on the front cover. Anyways, so I've got this filler and I've got a Play-Doh tool, although it might be a bit too thick. I might have to go for something a bit finer. And basically, the plan is to create a harbour wall. And I tried to get a hold of some Will's sheeting, which you think wouldn't cost that much. You know, it might be like, say, between sort of £4 and £6 and £8 for a packet of 4 sheets, and I might need 2, so then that comes up to like, say, £12 to £16, and then the shipping comes to like £8, and then the customs charges on top of that cost. I think it's £4.50 now for a standard charge plus 20%. Yeah, it starts to add up to a lot for what is essentially 8 sheets of very sort of thin plastic with some stone printing. So I've decided to use this filler, which I already have from some of the roads that I've made, to try and basically do this for free with the stuff that I had to hand. And I don't know how well it's going to go, so I hope you'll join me in this video and just see how it goes. But there's no glue involved, so far as I know, so we should be all right. So let's get cracking. Yes, here we have the harbour over at Mickwick, and as you can see, there's lots of boats which we'll have to move. And we've got the track, which is not finished because I need 2 right-hand points over here. I have no platform, but there will be like a platform coming out here and a station building there eventually. There's a lot of work we can't do until we get other things sorted. And as I don't have a lot of stuff to do it with, I'm going to do the stuff that I do have stuff to do with, which is the harbour. So what I've got to do is I've got to take all these boats and move them out the way, which won't take long at all. We'll just we'll pop them on the bridge because there's no trains running at the moment. It's a lovely grey day outside, as you do. And I'll just move this over here. This is going to be my ticket selling hut for boat tours, a bit like the ones they have in Tenby. So I'm going to pop those out the way. And I accidentally knocked this building, this station building, which is my harbour office, off the side and broke the corner of it. So at some point I will super glue that back on. I still have the pieces here. So what we end up with, and there's a plastic wooden pallet there, off of a forklift my daughter has. So we've got our area here, which is covered in Smuts cat hair and dust. He's not here today because I don't want to cover him in polyfiller. But the idea is that we smooth the polyfiller onto the front of here, and we could put some down on the bottom here. This is going to be sand anyways. My idea is if I put sand here, I can model it at low tide, and then I can kind of cover it up with a layer of If I put cling film down over it and pour PVA or something over it and create like a thing that I can lay down over it and put the boats on it, that's an idea for the future. But for now, we need to get our polish filler on. So I've got it here, and I will move the camera and we'll get close-ups of me attempting to polyfiller this and carve it. The idea is that we're going to smear the polyfiller into the harbour area and hope that it stays. I've got my old Hornby Collectors Club card here that I'm going to do it with, and what I'll have to do is I'll have to smear it on and hope that it stays nice and level. Apologies about all the banging, my kids are home slamming the doors. And if I just could get it on, but I have to get it on thick enough that there's already cat hair inside the filler, that I can carve it to look like a stone pattern. Well, I think that's as good as it's going to get for the application. So I'm going to leave it dry a while, and then we're going to attempt to score in a pattern. And if it doesn't work, I'll have a smooth surface to apply some expensive plastic onto, and if not, it'll work and everything will look good. So I'm going to leave it to dry for now, and I'll come back to you in a little while. Right, well, I've given the polyfiller a bit of time to sort of set, and I guess the idea is to sort of scratch out brick patterns into it. But you see, I don't know how well it's going to go because I've never done anything like this before, and it could all just end up terribly, you know. Genuinely, I don't know. I think I might be stuck trying to get the brick sheeting. I think that might be the way to go, but it's so expensive. I mean, I've got a piece of it here somewhere. This is what I'm trying to emulate. And it's not gonna cut it, but I need to, for instance, like you would need like 1. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off camera, 6, a little bit there, 7. So I need 8 of them. So that's 2 packets. So I think now I've got a nice smooth base to apply them to. The solution is going to be just by the plastic card. So I've tried doing it on the cheap, but it's not going to work. So it's